Good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, stockmarketmentor.com, and it's the last day of the first month of the year, January 31st, and Apple reported earnings after the bell, so let's get into the chart here. Okay, I looked at just the headline numbers, and they beat estimates. They didn't blow the snot out of anything, but they beat estimates on some things, other things not so much. But I don't care so much about that as I do what the stock does in reaction to the earnings release. And the stock's up. So traders are buying the stock. Now, if you look at where these Bollinger Bands are, they're trading bands, they're supposed to contain about 91% of the price action. So the stock is well outside here. So you would think that this stock can revert a little bit. It can gap up tomorrow and then sell back. There's a lot of reasons why I don't think that's going to happen. First of all, I generally don't recommend buying a stock that's popping right at the open. In fact, actually, I never recommend that. It's just not a high probability trade. If you look, though, at Apple, you can see, okay, this is a weekly chart, so this is the end of last week. The stock has gapped up now to a new high. So this entire cluster here, the stock's up here. Okay, so this entire pattern, this one big, long, bull, chop, continuation pattern, is now negated by this move here. So for the last year and a half or so, Apple's been carving out this sluggish, yucky range after having been the stock that everybody loved. I believe that this stock's likely to go up and test these highs. The way this is trading, the amount of time that this stock has essentially been consolidating, I think Apple's poised to go higher from here. But my question to you would be the same one I have to me. Does that mean that I really want to buy this stock? Apple is like huge, massive market cap. It's highly owned. Is there any smart money out there that doesn't own Apple that's now going to say, oh, okay, well, now I'll buy Apple? And my response to that would be probably not. So you're just not going to see the type of trading action, the type of upward action on a stock like Apple. It traded 50 million shares today. You're not going to see this move in the way that a smaller cap stock will move. So my suggestion is don't be buying Apple at the open. If it's still above where the opening print is, like 10 or 15 minutes later, then it's probably not going to fall back. Feel free to buy it. But that would be only if you're okay with sitting around and watching the stock just kind of be sluggish for a while. This is not going to be a rocket ship. Don't get sucked in because you're looking to relive, the past. Because everybody loved Apple here, me too. This is not that, but it is likely going higher. So, all right, members, I've got some stocks that I think are definitely going higher. So I want you to get over to the strategy session. And I also just have some other things that we need to cover as far as patience and what the market's doing now.